I think we have action. Hello, everyone. Rushing in the door here from my trip up to Calgary for doctor's appointments and back, and uh, shoved a little bit of food into my face, and now I'm here with you guys. I'm happy to be here with you all. Thank you for anybody that is tuning in here live, or anybody that is coming in here on the replay. Do let me know where it is that you're coming in from, and I will give you a shout out after the fact. I forgot to put my phone on mute. Uh, Sorry about that, everyone. Anyways, so we are here for Wednesday's wisdom. I'll just pull up this little ticker tape here, and there it is across the bottom. I'm going to discuss, is the bar high enough? Um, we all set goals and we all set hurdles in our life, and we all set ideas and dreams, but do we ever set them high enough? Do we give ourselves reins and pull ourselves back and think that we're not good enough to make it to whatever that goal is, or whatever that dream is, because you're saying, well, maybe it's too big, maybe it's too much for me, and why should I think that I should be able to achieve that goal, or that paycheck, or hang around with those type of people, or drive that car, or live in that house, or have a cottage on the lake, or a boat, or whatever it is for you. Why do we want to pull ourselves back, and why do we not ever want that bar to be higher than something that we have in our mind that is holding us back? Maybe it's something that happened in our past. Maybe it's something that the family that you grew up in has never ever had in their life. Maybe they've never had a lot of money. So why would you think that you would be able to have money to do all these things, to buy a house, or to have a fancy boat, or a fancy car, or take your children and your family on a vacation maybe that you have never gone on? Not that we can go on vacations right now, but you know what I'm trying to say here. So we want to set that bar higher than you have maybe ever done before in your life. And we're going to discuss that a little bit further. But before I go into that, my name is Heather Edmondson, and that's my website there, heatheredmondson.com. If you want to check that out, by all means, go right ahead. And like I said, we're going to discuss a little bit further about setting that bar and where you can go. So I am streaming in 3 different places. I am in using the third-party software StreamYard here. So you may just have to give it permission up above with the up above link if you want to have any comments on the screen and chat with me live. And like I said, if you're coming in on the replay, I will give you a shout out after the fact when I do see your comments pop up on the screen. So I am here to assist women of how to grow old gracefully and not let menopause hold them back and keep them from reaching their health and fitness goals on my health page there. And on my business page, I also assist people to learn how to reach their family and friends without chasing them through attraction marketing skills and social media and live video like I'm doing right here, right now, and providing you with some tips and tricks and takeaways of things and methods that will hopefully work for you in your business. So I got a little tongue-tied there for a sec. Sorry about that, guys. So we've all got bills to pay, and we've all got different ways and methods of reaching the financial freedom that we want to be able to pay our bills on time and to achieve great gains, or to like maybe reach out for that cabin that you wanted, or that house, or maybe it's a vehicle that you have never had a brand new vehicle in your life, anything like that. But to pay those bills, you want to be able to set some goals so that you can reach the amount of finances that you would be comfortable with. So don't try and focus on how hard it might be to get to that said goal, but maybe break it down into pieces. And one of my mentors said, your comfort zone is your coffin. And I thought that was a really good way of looking at things. That if you're always going to stay on an even keel and stay in your comfort zone day to day and never try and step out of it, then you're just slowly dying. Your comfort zone is going to be your coffin. So don't try and focus on the hard, and we got to get ourselves out of our head and say, well, maybe I can achieve those. Use the words I can, or break things down a little bit and use smaller goals to achieve that bigger goal. But don't use the words I can't and I won't and I should have and stuff like that, because your brain is a interesting thing. It remembers how you speak to it. And so if you're speaking to it and talking down to yourself and talking garbage about yourself, it's going to remember that. And that's what it's going to believe. But if you start talking positively to yourself, let alone to others, then people will start seeing you like that as well, and start seeing you for the person that you want to become or the person that you want to be. And so every time you come up with an excuse of why you can't, there's that I can't again, why you can't do this or why you can't do that, there's going to come up with all kinds of excuses out there. And you have to push that Karen. We've called the person on our shoulder that talks in our ear, then talks in our head, Karen, that you're not going to put up with that. You're not going to let it derail you from your dreams or your goals that you are trying to go and achieve. You never know who's watching out there. When our kids were home, you wouldn't believe how quickly they would pick up different language that we would say to each other, to myself and my husband, and just joking around things that we would say. And then all of a sudden you'd hear a little voice in the background saying it. So you never know who's watching, whether they're kids or grandkids or teenagers or neighbors or friends. People are watching. People hear how you talk to yourself. People hear how you talk about other people. You shouldn't be talking about other people. That is getting into a gossip tree, and that is not a good way to be. That's something that will bring you down. And don't assume what people are saying. They might be talking about something, and all of a sudden you think that, oh, they're talking about you. And maybe they're not talking about you. Maybe they're talking about something so totally different. And if they are talking about you, doesn't matter. That's their thoughts about you. That's not something that needs to be going around in your head. So don't take your foot off the gas. Let's go and get your goals. Let's go and work towards your goals. And I believe that you can do that. I believe that you can reach them. Just take off smaller bites, maybe. Don't look at such a big, huge picture and think that it's, oh, sorry, I'm jiggling the computer, that it's way too far to go or way too far to achieve. My mentor that I am following and in some training with, she said, write yourself a letter that you're going to open up a year from now with all of your dreams and goals in there of what where you're going to be this time next year. And this time next year, you're going to open that letter, and you'll be surprised at how many of those goals and dreams will have come true, because you have put that put that little seed in your garden, in your head, and you've been watering it the whole year, and you've been working towards those goals or those dreams that you have written in that letter. So why don't you give that a try? Let me know how that goes for you, and you can put that down below after. So have yourself a wonderful day. We will be back on Friday. I'm going to spread this out to Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays on both pages, and take a little bit step back for myself and get myself healthy, going through some heart testing and stuff like that, and just taking a little bit of a rest. So thanks everybody for being here live, and for anybody on the replay, thank you very much. Bye-bye for now.